It's business as usual at some DLTCs. Many motorists are trying to meet the extended deadline. The Transport Department says there won't be any further extensions.
Motorists must go and apply for the renewal of their driver's license cards. And if they do so, they would obviously get another extension of 3 months. But they must keep their slip. They must also keep their old driving cards. So that would make sure that they still continue to drive on our roads. But those who are missing the deadline tomorrow, it has to be emphasized, we are not punitive. We are saying you can still go and apply for a temporary license. So that would also still give you time until you get your card to be delivered to you. So basically it's two things. Tomorrow is the deadline. We've been extending and extending, so tomorrow is indeed a nomadic day. So we are saying go and apply like it's 1994 while voting for Mandela.
The backlog with the license renewals has been caused by the COVID-19 lockdown and some technical challenges with the system.
Indeed, there is a backlog. But let me give you a bigger picture. The country has about 12 million licenses. So the backlog that we are having at the moment, on the 15th of March, it was standing at 1.4 million. So we were projecting that by end of this month, which is tomorrow, it's going to be about 2 million. So we're dealing with about 2 million backlog as we speak. So what has happened, the reason why we are saying that, one, those who had applied when we had glitches in terms of the machine that had broke between November and January, they will certainly have their licenses by end of April. And those who applied from February up until the end of March, they will have their licenses by September.
The Transport Department has urged motorists not to panic and reassured them that the outstanding driving licenses were being processed around the clock.
Our team is working 24-hour shifts. Your head will spin when you go there because they're just working flat out to ensure that we produce 400,000 licenses per month, which is a norm is normally 200,000. So we've moved to 400,000 because of the 24-hour shift. But also our DLTCs, they are working from 7 o'clock up to 9 p.m. So you have got the chance, even if we leave work, you can still go and apply for your license. So we also, the provincial DLTCs, they have extended their working hours as well, up to 9 o'clock.
The biggest backlog is in Gauteng, despite civil society threatening legal action if there are no further extensions. The Transport Department here is adamant that motorists were given enough time.
We are seeing that people are not treating their bookings with the seriousness that it deserves. Maybe they hope there will be an extension. But we really say to the minister, in this province, we do not believe there is any ground in law that will stand the test of scrutiny in court on the extension.
Motorists are also reminded to keep the proof of payment of the application renewal of driving licenses. Patricia Fasage, SABC News in Pretoria.